Remix Vanu. It's their time. Electroculture. So, what is electroculture? It's the practice that involves using electricity to stimulate the plant growth. It's based on a theory that can benefit from low intensity electrical currents. By applying controlled electronic currents to the soil, seeds or plants, electroculture aims to enhance nutrient absorption, root development and overall plant health, giving us faster growth and bigger greens. It sounded like the go for me, so I was keen. At first we done the old school method. I've used antennas before and they've provided good results within my grows. So I made a hyper antenna here, just a lot of copper inside the poles, magnets, and a water drum lined with a thermal blanket with heaps of magnets inside. I was trying to concentrate the static electricity, like how you would get an electrical shock from the trampolines and stuff like that. Concentrate it into one spot and send it down the copper line that goes from one side of my garden to the other. Discharging at the end hopefully by that red pole there. So for me it was a cool process. I noticed a lot of pest declines, leafier greens, but nothing really spectacular. For me the process was still pretty bland. This is another method. We've got chicken wire running on both sides of the trench. Later on I made antennas to go on the ends. Also to note, everything I used in these builds was sourced at home. Alright, let's go, lights out. TikTok's cool. Okay, so the intention of wrapping the water drum with a thermal blanket was to try and store more energy inside the drum, heating the magnets and copper wire with the intentions of sending continuous static charges all the way to the end, as I previously explained. I hope you're with me at the moment, whānau. I can't slow down again for you to keep up, so all goods. Lights back on then, eh? Alright, so this is the mini mid. Same intentions as my other one, but portable for our tub growers around the country. There are 9 points of contact entering the ground here. Smaller space, more copper, so same, trying to grab more energy from the atmosphere and plug it into the environment that we're trying to grow in. So quickly to re-explain electroculture. So electroculture is the art of using low currents inside your soil to stimulate root growth. Now this stimulation helps root absorption and more nutrients from the soil, which makes the plants healthier and grow bigger. So by using different types of metals in certain types of ways, you can attract more static electricity, which is all around us, concentrate it, and hopefully shoot it to where you want. This right here is a standard antenna that we've been using for the past 2 seasons with good results, as can be testified by many growers around the country and around the world. Also, check that you make your antennas properly when doing them yourselves. More night shots. Ka-chow. And I'm honestly happy to report that out of all the tubs that I've grown with so far this season, this one's smashing it out of the park. Honestly, so yeah, we're happy. So that's the mini mid. More to report on that later on. We'll come back to it. Now this buzzy one, I got this idea from an Asian grower here on TikTok. They had a huge bunch of tomatoes growing like this hanging, so I was keen. It actually looked like a hanging ghost, so I had the idea to hook the light up to a sensor that would be synced to one of my portable security cameras, so that every time the sensor went off on the security camera, the light would turn on. And if this thing was hanging in your tree and was fully grown with a mask over it, it would be a good way to tell them to go home. But also, using light through water was another good way to see if we could use that energy to grow with our little electroculture antennas. Because as we know, it is an undisputed fact that light is energy. Totally out of left field, but I thought I'd give it a try anyway. So stay tuned for that as well. As soon as it's fully grown and we put the sensor on it with a mask, we'll come back to you at night time and give you guys a look. Once again, only with materials sourced from around my home. Pretty cool what a Māori boy can do with a drink bottle and some food. Which brings me to present day. So with electroculture, I found trying to harness my own energy was too unpredictable, and I wanted to shore things up. Now this is the 21st century, and with electroculture, luckily I feel 100% that the technology has caught up with the technique. So with all my gained knowledge throughout the months and everything else, how we've been going with electroculture actually through the years, I finally landed on a final design and one I'm happy with to try and grow with now. This is the Micro Mini Electro Portable Grow Tub. Hi there my whānau, and welcome to the 21st century. So the system has a low current running through it. So now I control how much current it gets, when it gets it, and when it don't get it. Just enough current to help stimulate our plants, as I've explained before. Not enough to fry them, just enough to keep them active. Now that I control the energy, let's see how this next experiment goes, eh? So I plan on putting a moisture detector on it, a self-spraying mechanism, all connected to an app that will sync to your phone. We'll chuck some solar on it as well, and as you can see, those 4 little tubs are for your bigger kai. You can grow your seedlings in those, take them out, put them back in, replace them as need be. But we'll be using this mainly for microgreens. 15-day grow cycles. If I can control the climate, control the energy, hyper grow this food, I'm hoping to get it down to 7 days. And then all you'll need is 2 of these to feed not just you, but also your whānau, hopefully. So as I continue my journey, stay tuned, we're only going to get better. I'm Josh Kanan, this has been one of the updates. As always, peace be with you.